Coming up on this episode,
Don't be deceived. I'm very hurt.
Good God.
the top of it explodes.
God damn!
Wander sits in her safe house, poring over the book Akagi gave to the party. Her focus is razor sharp, unblinkingly staring at the page before her. Her left hand ceaselessly traces arcane sigils into the air that float down into the book with a light glow. Her right hand hurriedly writing and rewriting characters and symbols as she reads. A loud snore from Anzai breaks her trance. As she finally blinks, the fatigue of non-stop casting, decoding, and writing setting in. With a twirl of her left hand, a ceramic cup appears, filled to the brim with a piping hot dark liquid. Wander chugs it, tossing the cup to the side with it shimmering out of existence as she continues her work. Elsewhere in the Shadow Vale, Aimon, Renastiere, and Diego are looking for Peter. Their first stop was a bright spire inhabited by sentient humanoid bugs. Unfortunately, Peter was not there, so the party struck out towards the cult of Meso. It is there Peter finds himself frantically trying to finish a bomb that would send the whole cult up in flames. But before the party could reach the cult, Diego spotted a dark-scaled dragon, carrying a shadow giant and a vampiric Umbra, followed by close to 100 orbs. Diego called out to Umbra, before teleporting onto the dragon's back as it flew close. We cut to combat having just begun, Renastiere and Aimon still hidden in the rocks below, Diego face-to-face with Umbra's new form. Hey, Jack, your inpost real quick. I just wanted to add the context that Diego rolled in that 20 for initiative. We don't normally go over what people rolled for initiative. We just get right into the action, but it's important for the conversation me and Diego are about to have. So, Diego.
Yes.
You don't go first.
I hate everything. Does a nat 20 not give me anything?
No. I mean, it gives you the highest possible check you could have made. But it does not auto-beat things that still did nat 20, but technically got a higher result than you. So, you land on the back of the dragon. You probably prepare to say something, but pretty much as soon as your feet hit the dragon's back, its tail coils and attempts to just whip you off. 23 to hit.
It hits.
Take 36 damage as the tail lashes into you and knocks you off its back as you begin to fall. You're 60 feet up in the air. Because it was 120, not 120. It's 100 feet away angles-wise. It is immediately apparent to you. Obviously, it probably was due to its size. But it responds so quickly and with such precision and ferocity, this thing is incredibly dangerous. Your feet touched its back, and it knocked you off. All of you see this, obviously. As you go down, you hear, what looks like Umbra say something to the dragon along the lines of like, not to the dragon, to the shadow giant. Avra, bring me his corpse. And the dragon drops the shadow giant as it falls with you. And then the dragon uses 2 more actions to fly 360 feet towards the cult. The Obes follow much slower. Actually, no, it would keep pace with them. So it gets about like 150 feet away. It and the Obes. It wouldn't just leave the Obes in the dust. That's kind of pointless. And then it is your turn, Diego. So you fall, you hit the ground. You take 30 damage. Because how fall damage works is if you fall more than 5 feet, you take damage equal to half the distance fallen, which would be 30 because you fell 60 feet.
So that's 60 total?
So he takes 30 more from falling?
Yeah. He takes 30 damage from the fall. You also are prone as you just tumble to the ground.
And the giant also
So we did not
landed?
we did not see what he saw on top of the dragon, correct? We
You
didn't see
would
Umbra.
have seen it by the time it got close to you.
Not to mention
When it flew over, it was in view.
he yelled
Yeah.
Umbra.
Oh, I
for-
thought the whole thing was like we all rolled. He's the only one that rolled high
He's the
enough.
one that
Yeah.
saw it, teleported up, and then it flew a lot closer.
Well, he also used a bullhorn to yell Umbra.
Yeah.
So-
yeah,
correct.
just making sure that Aimon doesn't like jump to conclusions, put things together.
Yeah, you would have
okay.
seen it. The shadow giant falls in front of you
Umbra turned to
Diego.
a dragon.
With a thud to the ground. She is not prone, but she does appear to take damage from the fall. As the barbed wire, like chains, kind of wrapped around her forearms, they kind of like drop as she begins to twirl them. And it is your turn.
I know that, like, realistically, I'm probably in a better spot now than I could have been. but it feels so bad to roll a nat 20 on initiative and not go first.
Yes.
Welcome to things with very high bonuses.
Well,
to initiative.
I'm aware. It's just that good. It's just...
Real quickly, the shadow giant, I will describe her again. 11 foot tall, very muscular, dark gray skin, long white hair, large sack on her back, seems to be filled with boulders. Wears a barbed chainmail vest, its prongs sinking deep into her flesh, and it is now dropped, and she's like bleeding from her forearms from it, but there are barbed chains around her forearms as well that she's wielding like weapons. And it is your turn, Diego.
I do have to stand up, huh?
I mean, you don't have to, but you are prone, yes.
I might as well just warp step away.
Okay. Are you going towards your allies or towards the cult?
No,
or
towards the cult.
Okay. How far do you get with the warp step? Teleport? Or are you amping it?
It's amped, yeah.
Okay.
I can't just... There'd be no point in just doing it regular. What's my fucking movement speed? 30? 25?
25.
So 70 feet away.
And the dragon was flying 300 feet?
Nope, 150.
150.
Yeah, I'm not going to catch up to the dragon.
So stand up and then warp step, third action.
Oh yeah, because
if you're amping warp step to teleport.
Yeah, I would I would pull out the dust of disappearance then.
Okay, yeah, so you pull out a little pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Renastiere.
Fuck me. And
you are currently hidden, technically, but only due to like not being within view.
I'm assuming.
Are you going out there?
I got to. I'm going to run out towards the giant.
How far are you moving?
I'm going to pull the shield out at least and then move 2 full movements. Yeah.
Okay, so 40 feet.
Yeah, 40.
Okay. You do see the shadow giant, she shoots a look and like clocks you, but is clearly still focused on Diego. The shadow giant is 100 feet away from you. So
Okay.
you're now 60 feet away. Because Diego moves 70 feet further than that. Aimon. And Diego, as you kind of like look back and take out the pouch, you see Renastiere sprint out, and you very clearly see the shadow giant clock Renastiere.
I'm going to cast Fleet Step on myself with quickened casting. So 1 action.
Ooh, that's a great
so
use of
2.
that. Yep. So yeah, the winds kind of swirl around you.
Then I'm going to attempt to sneak and move.
Okay. Yeah, give me a stealth check. Just so you know, sneaking is half movement speed.
So Fleet Step adds 30 to my movement.
So you'd be moving
30 feet.
Yes.
Still faster than me. Fucking hate this.
It's not just my speed, it's a spell.
I know.
So give me a stealth check. And you are, I assume, there's enough cover if you wanted to. You could basically move in a direct line towards the cult and the shadow giant if you want. Or do you want to take more of an angle?
I'm mostly, if I'm looking at the cult, right? Are Diego and the giant in here?
Hey, Jack, you're in post to explain what Aimon's talking about here. We were kind of communicating with our hands, which obviously doesn't follow through well for an audio podcast. So essentially what he's asking is if he's looking at the cult, are the shadow giant and Diego roughly in a line towards that cult? Essentially, if he moved directly to the cult, would he also run into the shadow giant and Diego? Which the answer is roughly. Yeah. But like I said, there's enough cover that you can move straight
until the shadow giant sees me or something. I'm going to stay closer in case I need to heal Diego or something.
Yeah.
But like in general direction.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. Yeah. It's a little abstract because we don't have a map. Correct.
Go use a coin.
Okay.
Is it worth using a coin?
There's a lot of things ahead of us.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit ahead of me. 10 stealth check.
Yeah. You move up to a rock, but in between, moving between kind of one of these outcroppings, the shadow giant, she kind of turns her head and like very clearly clocks you. Move there. That's 2 actions.
Okay. Well, let me see. I will use, so it's now 70 feet away from me, right?
Yes. Yep.
70 feet away.
Technically, yes.
Okay. I'm going to stop sneaking and just move again.
Okay, so just like straight up 55 feet?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have lots of ways to be faster than this giant.
Yes.
Or
100%.
fly away.
Well, technically you don't know how quick it is, but yes.
Yeah.
Presumably you are faster
I'm
than
assuming...
There are very few things that are faster than you in this state.
If only you were stronger and
so
could pick me
now
up.
I'm 10 feet away?
15
feet away.
Yeah.
I'm going to go till I'm 20 feet away from this
Okay,
thing.
for sure. And it is her turn. as she kind of looks to, I guess she clocks all three of you now. She smiles to herself for a moment and then charges forwards.
Is that an action? To smile at herself?
No, it is not.
It's actually 2 actions. She heightened it.
She heightened her smile.
She takes 2 strides
Word.
to get right up to you, Diego.
Oh, dear.
And then she will whip the spiked chain at you. 26 to hit.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
that's-
it's not a crit.
Don't you feel better now?
22 slashing damage. And then I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
These things hit like fucking trucks.
Bitch.
As
He gets
some
top
of-
golfed away.
Honestly, compared to the dragon, this is nothing.
A walk in the
That's
park.
fair. I'm really glad that's heading towards me.
Fortitude saving throw is a 20.
You are good. As some of the blood from her forearms has like dripped on the spike, and as it rakes across your chest, there's like a pulse of magic from the blood, and you can tell something bad would happen should you fail to resist its effects. And then we are back up to the top. Diego, it is your turn. This giant is like quite literally standing over you. She is overjoyed.
Not to be that guy, but is it the dragon's turn?
Yeah, correct. Dragon moves very far away. Pretty much everything is out of the combat now, since they're far enough away.
Yeah. Yeah, so I used the dust of disappearance.
Okay. So you turn invisible.
So,
Mm-hmm. You sprinkle it on yourself.
and
You
then
just go
Bullhorn
around
does
and
last for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Would it be one action to say the reset code?
Esoteric lore check. If you pass it, it's 1 action. If you don't, it's 2.
Oh, I'm using my coin. Rolled in that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
What a time. Okay.
Another now. No. Remember, you can't get 10 or lower. Can't get lower than 10.
Yeah, that's a 25.
Yeah. So 1 action. You quickly say the reset code very loudly. I mean, it's what?
Can I roll to see if I hear that one? Because you rolled to see if I could hear Umbra.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. Give me a perception check to see if you hear that being yelled out. Yeah. +2 circumstance.
Peter resets.
Because it's not something basic. Like it's a reset code you are aware of.
I'm
in a
going.
language
Wait,
you are
sorry.
aware of.
Circumstance you said?
+2 circumstance.
Yeah, coin. I rolled 1.
Okay.
God damn it, guys.
Jiminy.
No worries.
Protecting this corner of my
Only
life.
worries. Only worries.
21.
21. Yeah, it's weird. You're kind of like putting the final touches on this bomb, and there's like an echo throughout the whole place, and you swear you hear Diego's voice. You swear. You don't really clock what it is he's saying, but you swear you hear it faintly.
How much time do I have left on this bomb?
Probably final touches. 30 seconds to a minute, you're probably going to be good to
Okay.
go. And then back to Diego. I mean, you don't see anything happen over there. Nothing seems to change.
Then I move. I run.
Which way?
It just
Do you,
keep going.
do you sneak or run?
The way you're going? Okay.
Sneaking.
Sneaking is half movement.
Yes, I have a thing for that, though.
What?
I'm going to check and see if I have it prepared, but I think I do. Yeah. I think I have a sneaking thing. A talisman.
Oh, sick. Word.
Yeah.
Are you bloodied?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Very bloodied. Yeah, just I can activate it when I use my the sneak action.
Yin.
I move at full speed instead of half.
Okay.
And any other time I sneak this turn, which whatever.
Okay. So you're going to try to sneak away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I have just like a little. Well, you guys can't see it. Never mind.
Yeah, you're invisible. Opportunity
But
attack
if you
I
did,
bet something really
if you
cool's
did
happening.
see it,
fails the
can opportunity
Concealment
attack
check.
me sneaking away?
yeah, sneaking is a move action.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you have to roll stealth?
Yes, now you can roll
Yes.
stealth. It failed its concealment check, so it doesn't even get to roll the other check as it swings down to where you were.
21.
Okay.
Jesus,
And is that
math.
talisman used up?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you make a good bit of progress. You get behind some rocks, and she completely loses you.
It just is like a little panther, like an onyx panther is what it's called, and then it basically just falls off my coat and then just goes wow, and just
Okay, yeah.
distracts them for a little bit so I can sneak easier.
As
Yeah.
you're running flailing hands.
Well, he is invisible, so no
Yes.
one really sees anything. But okay, and that is your turn, Renastiere.
I'm going to draw the potion of leaping and drink it,
Okay,
and then
that's
jump.
2 actions.
I know. And then
Okay.
I'm going to jump 30 feet forward.
Okay, how does the potion of leaping work?
I get, for a minute, I can leap 30 feet.
No roll.
I don't believe so. That's what I... You jump 30 feet in any direction without touching the ground. You must land on a space of solid ground within 30 feet of you, or else you fall after using your next action. So I'm literally just going to be like close to the ground to get the full 30 feet.
Correct. Word.
Where has this been the whole time?
In my pocket. It's from the carnival.
Hell yeah. Festival. Yeah. So you take out a potion, you drink it, and
Wonder
then
what
you
we'll get at the ball.
jump 30 feet forward.
That's so cool.
Aimon, it is your turn.
All of these
Holy
potions
shit.
from like last season coming back.
Heat metal on the weapon she has.
Okay. The chain.
The chain.
Do you want to do it on the chain she is holding as a weapon or her chain mail? It's up to you.
I mean, for the sake of having my friends hit less often.
Yeah, I
I'll
only
do the
clarify
chain.
because it's a tactical
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah,
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 one's like
yeah.
harder to get off, the other one's...
If we're looking to just kill this thing as fast as possible, or I don't know what. But
18, which is a fail.
fail.
Failure.
Sorry, I need to see how much damage it is again. It's not a lot. It's a pretty low level spell.
Hey, it's okay, me.
It's all right, mate. Thanks, Renastiere. Oh, no. 4d6. I rolled 3 1s.
Damn, that sucks.
That's a bummer. So 9.
9 fire
3
damage.
1s and a 6. Well, 9 fire damage.
That was a warning shot.
Sucks so much.
She doesn't drop it.
And,
Strange.
well, it's more persistent damage.
Well, she doesn't take the persistent damage yet.
Well, yeah.
That's on the start of her turn.
4 persistent fire damage.
Okay, when her turn starts.
Okay.
So that's 2 actions. As that glimmer of heat kind of surrounds
Doesn't
her
drop
chain.
it?
No,
'Cause
she
it's
does
like-
not drop it.
Because it's like 2 points of damage.
If anything, she looks back to you and she's like, yes!
Oh, no.
She grips it
Can I
harder.
roll to recall the name I heard Umbra call her with my
Um,
elf ears? Or was that
yeah,
just
you-
Diego that heard it?
You would have... You don't have to spend an action now. Retroactively roll perception check to see if you caught that. Because it's either you caught it or you didn't. You wouldn't have
Yeah, for
forgot
sure.
it if you caught it.
For
So
sure.
just give me a perception check.
10.
No, you did not
Okay,
catch it.
nice. I cannot invoke true name.
You can invoke Diego's turn.
Vision of weakness.
Okay.
All the weaknesses.
No weaknesses. Lowest save is reflex.
My curse starts. Man,
Yes.
Aimon's done really cool things the past couple fights. This time it's just blown dud. That's okay. It's all right.
Wait, we all have those.
Saving it for the rat.
Okay. End of your turn.
Yes, end of my turn.
She takes the persistent damage and she kind of grips the chain.
Aimon for the first time is within striking distance of an enemy.
Yeah, she will
All
stride twice to you.
To Aimon?
Yep.
You're hidden, man.
Yeah, but
Uh,
Renastiere's right there.
No, he's not.
He's farther away.
He's not as close. Yeah, he's a little behind. Aimon.
I used fleet
Oh.
step and
Aimon
got-
covered like 90 feet.
I wasn't listening
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you. so-
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for being
I was like,
honest.
I'll play it safe and get 20 feet away. For
Yeah.
some reason, that felt safer, even though it's not.
John just had like the ringing in his ear, like in a movie when a flashbang goes off.
Yes,
It's kinda
kinda.
like that, yeah.
24 to hit.
It's okay. She only has a flaming whip now.
Well, you don't take any
I know,
damage
I know.
from blowing right now.
No!
I mean, you have a flaming whip, actually. So, 19 slashing damage.
You said like you were going to say 40, dude.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
you really did.
43 damage.
19
Okay.
slashing damage. I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Aimon's really good at these.
If only we had it. Oh wait, no, it's magic, isn't it? I don't know if it's a disease.
Fortitude
The
save.
disease. I don't know if the blood thing is a disease.
Oh,
because
gotcha.
we could have a +1 to poison and diseases. if
Yeah.
we had a friend here.
26.
26. Again, some of the blood vapor now as this weapon is white hot, so like the blood really isn't on anymore. Kind of like splatters on you, but it dissipates before it's like magic can seep into you.
Oh, man.
And then it is Diego's turn, as this thing has completely turned around and sprinted.
Well, now that fucking Aimon's in danger,
Hey, man, you wouldn't really know. You're running the other way. Looking the other way.
I would know.
As you hear your shrill shriek as you get whipped.
But you've seen me fly away. I probably have a better chance of escaping and also still have my invisibility stuff like you did.
Hi guys, I'm here too.
We're not worried about Renastiere. He'll be okay.
Oh, thanks guys. Damage.
Did you
dealer
see him
Renastiere.
jump like that? He'll be fine.
Just leapfrogging away.
She's so impressed by it. She's
Boing,
like, I'm just gonna
boing,
let him
boing.
go. You know,
Um,
boys got hops.
I'm going to. Dude, what's the range on Cyber's 30 feet?
Yeah, she's
How far?
like 100.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. She
Giant
covered a lot of
strides.
ground and you moved 25 feet away, so
I mean, I can't even get within 30 feet.
correct.
You're good.
So the invisibility potion lasts for a minute. So I'm just
Well,
gonna.
dust, but yeah. Needless correction. Sorry.
I'm just gonna stride twice.
Okay.
Keep going towards the cult dragon.
Okay.
And I would shout out again. It's just Umbra, I know you're in there.
Okay. I mean, it's very far away at this point.
Yeah. Bullhorn.
Can I make out words now?
No, you will never really be able to make out words. In
You'll
the position
never
you're in.
be
You're
able to make out
underground.
words.
You're stupid.
Okay. Well, so what is your third action?
Well, I guess that was it. I was gonna try to like roll something. Like, I don't know.
Well, for what? What are you trying to get across?
I'm just trying to reach out to Umbra as best I can.
Okay. Roll a diplomacy check.
I mean, I can't tell if the code worked or not.
Yeah, I mean it's very far away at this point. Plus
So-
all the obes are at the back, so you don't even really have a visual anymore. Get diplomacy check -4 circumstance.
I'd say, please, let's just talk about this. That's a 24.
Okay.
Rolled a 19 on the die.
I mean nothing. Again, it booms out. Nothing immediately happens.
I'm probably
You
like, that giant
again.
didn't
You're,
kill.
for a second, you're like, have I been breathing in too many fumes? Because you swear you hear Diego's voice again.
I gotta finish this bomb.
They won't be able to stop me.
Give me a crafting check, Peter.
Nat 20 for a 32.
You finished the
33.
bomb. You're like, I can't. Something about Diego's voice like kicks you in overdrive in a way where you're like, I don't know. Well, whatever.
Do I have a trigger mechanism or am I have to do this the old fashioned way?
You're probably gonna have to like light it and run.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you want to take 30 minutes.
No. Is that my turn right now?
Yeah, that's all you
Okay.
put the final piece.
Is your door locked? Because you should
No, it's
check
just
that
open.
before you light.
It's just open.
making sure you don't
I'm
light
gonna
it.
light
And
it
you're
right
like,
now.
There's no door. Renastiere.
He also, don't you have to put it in another spot?
How far away is the giant?
It would take 2 jumps.
Okay, 2 jumps, and then I'm gonna quick shot.
Do
I
you
can only-
want to get right up next to him?
No. Yeah, because Aimon. Yeah, I'd have to.
Okay. It's worth noting this thing also probably has a bit more reach than you as
Yeah,
well.
that's
'cause it's
true.
big and
Remember,
also uses a
there's no
chain.
advantage.
You have that shield warden thing now, though.
Yes.
Too.
So I'm gonna
So if
raise.
you're next to
I'm gonna
Aimon.
jump twice and raise my shield.
Okay. Aimon.
shield warriors
You-
again, brother.
Renastiere kind of
I draw my
leaps and
shield.
lands. Well, you don't have a shield, but
I make one.
you
It
quickly pull
it
together.
probably doesn't even look like I'm leaping up. It looks like I'm just like gliding on the ground.
Just like a step.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a long jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lands right next to you.
I move away.
Okay. Do you
What
step
do you think? No, I was kidding.
or do you
What?
do you step or stride? Step does not trigger opportunities, but like I said, it's a reach. If you swing it swung, you swing it swung. You've seen her swing a couple times. You'd probably have to stride 3. You'd probably have to step 3 times to get out of
Well,
I'm
it.
gonna do
so-
this in the opposite order. I'm gonna do.
Does your speed increase step?
Nope.
I'm going to do hydraulic push first.
Okay.
It's a
2
good
actions.
choice. That's a solid choice.
So I use my staff and I just like get a burst of like combat confidence with Renastiere next to me and a shield up. I mean, last time-
son.
Okay, that's to
Father.
hit. So give me a roll to hit. What components does that have?
There's no components, just my staff.
No, the spell. Hydraulic. Oh, yeah, I guess you don't. That's one of the ones you don't have.
Oh, I have it. I
I-
mean, somatic and verbal.
Yeah,
Is
so
that what
I,
it
so I
means?
will say things with somatic components do trigger opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay, cool.
It might not use it. I'm just saying
Sure.
that's a thing. It
Yeah.
won't use it.
I guess
but-
I've never been close enough.
Yeah,
to,
you've never used somatic
do that
components while
with
close
things.
with something that could use.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the core ways to counter casters with opportunity attacks.
Gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
not going to use it,
Okay.
but as you pull water on the tip of your staff and shoot it at her.
What's my plus to hit with a spell now? that I'm
9.
Leveled up. Plus 9. Okay. 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, she did not take persistent damage again, Sir Aimon.
It was 3. 2d4. Or
You roll every
Every time.
Okay.
I can just roll for you while you're rolling that.
Sure. Unless it's bad.
Speed it up. Yeah, if I roll 2 1s, I'll let you roll. Did not roll 2 1s. That fucking sucks.
What'd you roll?
2 4s.
Good.
Ooh,
Good. Very
the
good.
opposite.
I'm never gonna roll for.
No, you should keep rolling.
persistent
Just keep
damage
that
ever
roll.
again.
Let's just not roll again.
Yeah, that's just the one.
Anytime there's persistent damage,
Yeah,
that's 2d4.
for or against us. That's the one.
No.
Yes.
Why would you negotiate that?
Okay.
Takes,
What if we take
uh,
6 damage? 6
As this torrent of water comes out of my staff, it takes 32 bludgeoning damage and is knocked back 5 feet.
Sheet.
Aaron,
Not even a critical success.
Aaron
Yeah.
was this close
So,
to sheeshing.
I mean, she, for the first time, she like kind of holds the chain up to block it in some way, and it basically just splits it in half and makes it hit her in 2 spots as she skids back 5 feet. And for the first time, she's soaked, her hair's drenched. A bit of that like joy in her face almost drops a bit, and there's a moment of like, oh, I might need to take these folks more seriously than I have. And she like steels herself. But yeah, she's not bloodied, but you do that. Anything else? Well, 1 action left. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I will step back.
Okay.
She'll
5 feet.
still probably have an opportunity
she
attack.
prone?
I only knocked
No,
her
steps don't trigger opportunity attacks. No, she's not prone.
Oh.
She just moved back 5 feet.
How far does the step go again?
5 feet.
5 feet.
So you'll be
okay.
within 10 feet of
I'm
her.
just gonna. No, I mean I have to. I gotta get out of her way. I'm just gonna move.
Okay. She will opportunity attack.
I'll move back. She's 5 feet away. I'll try to move back 15 feet.
Okay. She does hit. Doesn't interrupt the action, though, because it's not a crit. I need you to make a fortitude save as you take 23 slashing damage.
Okay.
And what was the fortitude save?
Can I use my shield block on that?
That's kind of why I felt safe to
Can
move.
you use your glimpse of redemption on
I
that?
could do that. Can I use my reaction on her reaction? Does
Yeah,
that,
yeah, 100%.
That's kind of why I got the confidence.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think what would be more use, either doing the shield block or glimpse.
Shield block's probably more useful because it's harder to use shield block in the way you want to use it than it is use glimpse of redemption.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll do that.
Okay.
Shield block.
And you also get a free action to shield block every turn.
Yes.
So you could.
Yeah.
So it just adds 2 to my AC.
No. What that does is what's your shield's hardness?
12.
So you take 12 less damage than what I said. So you take 11 damage.
Yeah.
I still need the fortitude save, though.
And then my shield takes 12 as well.
Your shield takes 11.
Okay.
11 damage. We haven't shield blocked in a
17
while.
fortitude.
17 fortitude. You still pass. Again, the strange magic in the blood doesn't seep into you. Give me those 2d4 again for the persistent damage.
7 damage.
Yeah. Peter somewhere is very
she
proud.
can drop the weapon whenever she
Yeah,
wants.
yeah.
Is she bloodied at all?
Nope. Renastiere. You just like throw your shield in the way and it changes the trajectory of the whip a bit. It just grazes Aimon.
Think this thing could catch us
Yes.
with your leapy thing?
I move at the speed of a normal person.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, Diego's turn. No, it's her turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm so sorry.
I don't think she's
I'm
gone.
losing my mind.
She just used her reaction, not her turn.
opportunity
You know,
attack
you
made
know
me
what?
be
I
like,
think it should be Phosphorus' turn.
No. As she takes this more serious look, you see her holding the chain, and she takes some of the blood from the holes that the kind of barbed chain have, and she like rubs it on her forehead. And there's a pulse of magic as it kind of seeps into her forehead, and she becomes constantly obscured by shadow. She is now concealed. You can still clearly see her, and where she is, it's just like there's a chance of like missing is like it looks like there's like 8 shadow forms of her all moving at once. And then she tries to whip you. Renastiere. Just kidding, she tries to trip you.
That's my thing, you bitch.
So what's your reflex DC?
Don't you get a plus with that for the heavy armor?
No.
No, it's just increased. I have a +8.
I mean, technically,
Reflex.
but it's not
So
added
18.
post. 18?
Yes.
Hello, GM Jack here with a quick rules correction. This bonus from heavy armor we're talking about is due to the bulwark trait. Essentially, heavier armors like Renastiere's plate armor offer so much protection it provides benefits against some damaging effects. What that works out to mechanically is a +3 instead of Renastiere's dexterity, which is +0 on reflex saves. However, he only gains this benefit from damaging effects that cause a reflex save, like a fireball spell. He should not have benefited from it here, because trip is not an inherently damaging effect, nor is he making the save. It's simply targeting his DC. We get Bulwark wrong until the end of Season 2, which, as always, is ultimately my bad as the GM, but look forward to its proper use in Season 3. Now back to the action. She trips you as it wraps around your leg and she yanks it, and then she just tries to whip you. You're flat-footed. That's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for helping me.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can heal you.
Yeah.
76
God
slashing
damn.
damage,
Good Lord.
and I need
Don't
you to
worry,
make
I can heal that in one turn.
Fortitude saving throw.
Okay. Fuck me.
Are you bloodied?
Just above blood.
Okay.
And then you said fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
I get advantage on, or
Damage. It's not a thing.
or no, I get if I succeed.
If
I
you
critical.
succeed, you could succeed.
Yeah, that's
yes.
19.
That's a pass.
So critical success,
I think it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
but it doesn't matter. I
On
guess.
this one, it does not matter.
Okay.
No. As the whip kind of just slams right into your chest as you're laying on the ground. It doesn't draw any blood. It just kind of bludgeons you more than anything. And then it is Diego's turn. Keep moving away.
Do I see anything with like? Are they slowing down at all?
Doesn't look like they're slowing down. No. I mean, at this point, they're like, they're quite far away. Like they're just like shapes in the distance at this point.
How far away am I
From
the group?
that's fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about like a good 200 feet at this point. It moved backwards, and then you've moved 3 times.
I spend my turn heading back.
Okay, so full 3 actions moving back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Renastiere.
Fuck. And I know for a fact she can opportunity
can
attack
I-
to stand up.
Can I yell something? Like give the party a piece of information without using an action?
Yeah, it all depends on things. It's got to be reasonably lengthed. Like you can't like
So
spill out a paragraph.
I
right?
know that one of Aimon's things is like saying their true name.
Uh-huh.
So, and I know what the name is.
Yeah, you can absolutely just shout out the name.
Yeah,
no
I
action
would
required.
yell out the name.
The main reason we get hang up on this, the main thing for mechanical reasons that saying something requires an action is when you're pointing out something in stealth. Because if that didn't require an action mechanically, it would disrupt the stealth balance.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can just say
Yes.
her name is
What's her name?
Avra.
Yeah. Avra!
Yeah. There's like her ears kind of twitch as she like shoots her head back.
Aimon gets an
Good look.
evil look.
Yeah, sorry, Renastiere. It is your turn. You are prone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, real quick. Peter, you have just finished the bomb. You can't do much, obviously, because like 6 seconds is kind of what you're working with for like
Yeah.
a turn.
Do I know if there's guards outside my door?
Yeah, 2 of them staying there at all times.
Okay.
Don't come to school tomorrow.
I'd probably open the door.
There is no door. It's just an opening.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd go to the opening.
Uh-huh.
There's no door. You're just shut in a room.
Did I hear someone yell?
They look to you confused, and one of them looks to the other and like motions, and they go off, presumably to get Node. They don't look like they understand you.
They both go off.
Nope, one of them.
Fuck. Okay, I'll go back to the bomb.
They're not dumb. They're here to guard
This
you.
is all happening in like total darkness.
I will also
too.
take an elixir of health.
Well, his place isn't in total darkness.
Yeah.
He lit
I-
his place up.
Oh,
because
I
of-
no. I also have dark vision.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
have that 24-hour potion.
Yeah.
I would also take an elixir of health, and that would give me back to full health.
Okay. Renastiere.
Don't you go dying on me.
Well, sometimes we don't have choices like that. I'm going to stand up. Opportunity attack, I'm assuming.
Nope.
Oh. All right. Fuck you, bitch. I'm tripping you now.
Tactically, you've noticed the pattern that she tends to opportunity attack when things try to get away.
Gotcha.
If you're here, stay here with her. She's fine with that.
Let's dance. I'll trip her.
Okay.
Spits a tooth
At
out.
least try to.
Are you gonna do the samba?
Yes. No, I'm doing like the little Russian kick dance in front of her. That's it.
So athletics check.
21.
Yep, that trips her.
Okay.
You wrap around and I mean, this is probably the hardest you ever have to pull. To trip something.
fat bitch.
Yeah, but she falls, smacks into the ground
Okay.
with a thud.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
So that's 2 actions. Stand up, trip.
Yeah, I'll reshield.
Okay. Aimon, it is your turn.
Renastiere's not bloodied.
No.
Just about.
Okay. Don't be deceived. I'm very hurt.
Yeah, you can tell that hit was hard.
It doesn't, and it doesn't look like this giant's any closer to being bloody at all either. Right?
I literally just tripped.
I mean, she's definitely taking some damage, but
Yeah.
she is not bloodied, no.
I cast blindness on the Renastiere. No, I cast blindness on the giant.
Okay, 100%.
Oh, wait, did I have to roll the concealment for the...
Oh, you did, yes.
I think it's 5, isn't it?
No, concealment is 11.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Oh, no, sorry. Hidden is 11, concealment is 5. Yes, my
Fuck.
apologies.
I was like,
My apologies.
Jesus.
We're good. 15.
Okay, yep.
Don't you want to invoke her true name? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, good point. I forgot you did that. Sorry.
Yeah, you
hold
do
on.
have to do that first.
Let me see what this does here.
If she gets a minus to the save.
Yeah. I invoked your name. I say, what's your name? Avril?
Avra.
Avril Lavigne. I say,
He was a skater boy.
so as I'm working my spell to cast blindness, I just throw the name Avra in
Yeah.
with the Orin words.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast blindness, -2 circumstance penalty to the saving throw against my spell.
22. So she passes.
Okay. So she is blind, only slightly.
I think she's blind for a round.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could still be big.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blinded until its next turn begins. Do I have to roll persistent damage or is that on her turn?
It's on her turn.
It is on her turn, but it's now her turn, so you can roll
Okay.
persistent damage. So important distinction. It is blind until the start of her next turn, not
Oh.
the end. So she is immediately not blind anymore.
Okay, so she's not blind. And she takes 5 persistent damage.
Vicious damage is a great thing.
Yeah, using my last 3rd level spell is not, but that's okay.
That's right, you won't need it anymore.
No.
Where we're going, we don't need spells.
Like, those healing spells.
Yeah, well...
Just to remind everyone what the effects of blindness are, so you can help her. Well, she's not blind. I'm sorry. I did not mean to rub it in that way. My bad.
You're fine.
I was
Just to remind everyone how not blind she
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay. that
You
you're
can see
dead.
so well. 20/20 vision.
She
She leaves. She surrenders.
no.
Fuck, these guys can blind me.
She kind of swings the
kind.
chain
On the ground.
Stand up first.
around. Oh yeah. Sorry. She stands up.
I'm gonna
Would you like the
opportunity attack.
Go for it.
Do I get one?
No, you do not.
Opportunity blindness.
19.
That hits. Give me that damage. What whip are you using? The flaming lethal one?
Is
I
that
don't-
the...
It's a very pointed question.
Scorpion whip is the flaming lethal one.
Okay,
the other
yeah,
one
yeah,
is Ghost Touch.
definitely.
Yeah, that's what I assumed you'd be using.
Okay, so then a D6 of fire.
Mm-hmm.
8 slashing, and then...
Is that with your guaranteed damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 4 fire damage.
Okay. You slash into her.
Is she
She's
bloodied?
dead. Nope. And as she stands up and you hit her, she says, "Good, more." And she swings at you. 29 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You gonna shield block that?
Yes.
Shield is
You
raised.
did raise your shield, yeah.
Yes. And I get the free action.
Yeah, 'cause
Very
you already
nice.
opportunity attack. That is 23 reduced to 11, and your shield also takes 11 damage. And then I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
69. Heyo.
Are you bloodied?
Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness. I should have healed him.
Good heavens.
Great heavens.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You seemed fine.
Good God.
So this one
Didn't
kind
hear no
of
bell.
you chink it off enough, but it still clips a bit of your neck, and you start to bleed from a wound in your neck. Fortitude save, good sir. I'll be open with this just for the hope that it speeds things along. Anytime you are hit with her whip, I will need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
20.
Yep, you're good. And then she will swing again.
Oh, Jesus.
16 to hit.
No.
Yeah, that one just chinks off your armor, and then back to Peter. The dude disappears down the hallway, the fetchling. The other guy's standing there, a little like awkward because he can't communicate with you.
Does he understand undercoming?
I mean, you could try to stand a coming.
Do you?
No response.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the bomb and act like I'm leaving. Will you try to stop me?
Yeah, he would stand at the door and like try to motion away. That's like, please wait.
Sir, please.
I'd start running through language to see if he understands any of mine.
Do you speak Shadow Tongue?
I don't.
Then
Does he
he
speak
does
any
not-
of the others?
No.
Sign language.
I'm gonna keep trying until they come back.
Okay.
It's like bomb hallway. Me go hallway.
Yeah. Well, you keep that up. It is now Diego. Dago's turn.
Can I get within 30 feet in this turn?
With 2 actions would get you within 30 feet.
Okay. Well, 2 actions, and then I'm just going to use a side burst.
Okay. Reflex save 23. So success.
So half damage.
Yes. That is 5d4.
Okay, so 7 damage.
Okay.
Chipping away.
Weirdly enough, bloodied.
Hey!
Fuck you, Diego.
Just
You don't even
I'm
really-
invisible too.
Yeah, you don't even.
Still.
None of you probably really clocked that Diego has come all the way back until
Renastiere got him.
There's like a burst as on the back of her as her like chainmail armor is like pushed into her. It's weird that she's bloodied because like she's been bleeding this whole time technically from her armor, but like for the first time, she seems a little. She like stumbles for a second, and then it is Renastiere's turn.
All right, I'm gonna raise shield again.
Okay.
I'm gonna trip her again.
Okay. You can try. And you probably will succeed. Her reflex
Don't say
is
that.
not
Don't
great.
say that. Don't
If
say that.
you
Don't put
trip her, don't use that fucking reaction. I got something ready.
that. God damn it.
What'd you get?
16.
That trips her.
Oh.
Well, because her reflex is bad, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that say
yeah.
it's a DC 16 check? Last action.
Do I waste the focus point now?
You are not within reach.
Yeah,
Your
for,
10.
for myself, big man.
Oh, gotcha. For sure. My bad. It's a good point.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it so Aimon doesn't have to use more spell slots.
Okay. So you get 30 health back from casting Touch of Corruption. Platinum Woman's hand goes over your hand.
It's
and you, like,
sickly though, yeah.
Yeah, you run it over your neck and it closes the wound. End of your turn.
Yeah,
Aimon.
I say Avra, and then I cast Cone of Cold.
Okay, yeah. You could
I invoke creature name with 1 action, Cone of Cold 2 action.
Yeah.
you
more
can
me in the way.
You can angle it in a way where it doesn't hit Diego and it doesn't hit Renastiere.
Cool.
For sure. What
Basic reflex save.
in -2?
-2.
Very
Oh. So she's rolling with a +4, which is not great. 11. Not a critical failure.
So a fail.
Yes.
Okay. Takes 38 cold damage. As a Cone of Cold, and my Orin words rushes out.
Are there any additional effects?
Nope.
Or just the damage?
But
Okay.
at least it doesn't say anything on here. Yeah.
Yeah. Then there isn't. I was just clarifying because I think this is the first time you used that. So what does that look like?
Yeah, essentially it's not from my staff, it's just from me. So instead of like coming out of my hands, it'll literally come out of my chest and just this essence of cold death.
Yeah. I mean, she's covered in the ice and some of her skin starts to just like immediately frostbite and fall off and then blood comes out of the wounds. She's
But
not-
don't worry, the weapon's still hot. Persistent damage.
Yes, correct. Yep. Yeah. Give me the persistent damage. Yeah.
Does it make it even worse because she's cold and this thing's hot?
Yeah. It's like when you're really cold and you put your hands in hot water or something.
Yeah. And it like hurts more than anything. For sure.
6.
Concealment check for when you tripped her. My apologies,
fuck.
Renastiere. You know what? I forgot about it. That's on me. You just pass.
It was an 8 anyway,
Okay.
so.
Because I realized it might have changed your action. If I forget that, that's more on me than anything. Because I conceivably if you miss a
It
trip.
wouldn't have.
And then it is the giant's turn, and she will stand up. Would you like the opportunity attack, Renastiere?
I'm gonna whip this bitch.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
19.
That hits.
Fuck me.
Do you want my D4s?
Shut up. 6 slashing and 4 fire.
Okay, yeah. You kind of slash across her leg as she winds up her whip to swing at you,
So fun. Gonna die.
Renastiere.
Very fun.
23 to hit.
That's my AC.
So it hits.
Shield
Fortitude
you
saving
shield
throw.
blocking?
Yeah, shield block. I'm gonna have a busted shield here in a second.
Fortitude saving throw.
Well, if we all survive this, I can fix it.
19 reduced down to 7 damage for you and the shield.
Fortitude. Oh, yeah. 23.
Yep, you are good.
You said that was how much? Sorry, I had like 3.
19 reduced to 7.
7?
Yes.
Okay.
So you and your shield take 7 damage.
How much health does your shield have?
Technically 120, but it starts to get bust out at 60.
And then she takes one hand off of her chain and reaches into her pack and throws a boulder at Aimon.
So it's one action to grab it, one
Doubt it.
action to throw it?
Nope.
Oh.
Quick
I
draw.
knew you'd say that.
Quick boulder.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Oh, not as bad as I thought. 24 to hit. This one you don't need to make a fortitude save for the record. 21 bludgeoning damage as she just one hand pulls this boulder out from the pack on her back and chucks it, her muscles bulging at Aimon, and it kind of clips your side. There's a bit of a crunch. And then we go to Foster's?
It's going to take a while to get that guy to me, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So you just,
Okay, I'm going to set the bomb down.
She made me bleed my own blood.
You bloodied? Is that
Yeah,
what
I'm
you
bloodied.
said? Okay.
I'm going to start.
Bloodied for me is at 47 health, so
Jesus.
be aware.
I'm going to start the process of adding a demolition charge.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm jury rigging my own remote trigger here.
Okay. For sure. Diego,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Can I get to her?
Yeah, one stride would get you to her.
All right, then I'll use my thing that I always use.
Exploit vulnerability.
That one.
Okay. Esoteric lore.
That is a 21.
Yes, that succeeds. No enemies, weaknesses, or resistances.
And I roll a hit.
Yes.
Well, I roll concealment first.
Keep forgetting that. Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. I rolled an 8, so that's fine.
Yep.
Oh, and that's a 29 to hit.
That's a crit.
Yes! Kill this woman!
I'm glad you rolled the first one first.
And that's a 5, so 10, so 36.
You can re-roll ones if you rolled ones.
I did not.
Okay.
I rolled a
So
2 and a 3.
36 damage.
36 damage.
I mean, you stab through her gut. You see like a hole open through her. It's a small one.
But it is invisible. So.
Yeah, so you can just see through. You just it pulls out and you see like Diego. Well, I guess you can't see Diego, but presumably Diego invisibly stabbed her. Renastiere, is your turn.
I'm going to whip.
Okay, go
Whip.
for it. Roll 2 whip.
29.
That's a crit.
Yay!
So what's your guaranteed damage?
That doesn't... Oh, yeah, no. Guaranteed is 4.
So these rolls doubled plus 8.
Okay, and then does that also include the flame?
Yep.
Okay.
She also lights on fire with that.
Oh, does
Takes
she?
1d6 persistent fire damage. On
More fire! So, 22 damage.
How you want to kill her?
I just want to throw it through the hole he just made and pull it up.
Like whip up and she
Yeah.
splits in two? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. It looks like
Flames
she's about
melting.
to steal herself and like let out a war cry, and she just like splits in half and falls dead.
I'm the whip boy.
So the three of you are there.
Yeah, I would say we probably are getting to the point where my invisibility wears off.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, it's not really going to affect anything. So if you want it to just wear off, it can wear off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a minute, so
Yeah.
we went through a lot of combat.
I don't think it was quite a minute, but like as
It was
you
close.
say, it's gonna run out pretty quick
It was
anyway.
getting
So.
close. Who has that extra bag of invisibility dust?
I think I do. So,
We each had one.
Yes, thank you. I put it in my bag.
I hand mine to Renastiere.
But you all, still has one.
Yeah.
You guys
he
got
had more than
4
one.
total.
We got an extra one
Yeah,
for
one for
Peter.
Peter.
If you found
One for
Peter.
Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She doesn't need one. He'll be fine.
Dope.
After that quick exchange, the party gets to healing up, which I will summarize as always, because it's pretty much just a bunch of numbers talk. Aimon whips out his medical supplies and tends to all 3 of the group's wounds, as well as Diego casting Soothe on Renastiere. And all of that gets Aimon to full health, Renastiere pretty close to full health, and Diego just a little bit above bloodied, which is where Renastiere steps in to use his lantern for the first time, a healing ability it has called Word of Faith on Diego, and we'll cut to that. What does that look like, Renastiere? This is the first time you have used the lamp.
As we're all covered in gore from this.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that because there's like eyes, dragon eyes, and wings.
I will also say the thing is called Word of Faith, right?
Oh, okay.
So you like say something and then visually it happens.
Jesus.
Something happens. So there is an element of speaking, is what I mean.
Okay. I would say, may the mouths of the faithful proclaim their truth to all who listen. And
Okay.
then the wings and eyes, dragon-like, stop spinning around it. 2 of the wings sort of outstretch towards you, and the eye kind of like beams a light right at, like in your eyes. You'd be like the face of God into your eyes.
So how much does it heal?
It's 43.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, bomb guy.
So you guys do all that decently quickly.
Do we have how do we refocus?
10
minutes.
Can
you do it while you're walking?
Nope.
We better get there.
Are you guys hustling?
Yep.
So you saw Umbra up there too, right?
Yes.
Did the thing work? You said it. I recognized it.
I don't know.
Okay.
It got a little too far away, and I saw you guys getting in trouble, and I figured I would.
So as we're like jogging, and I'm like,
but okay,
come back.
What we need to figure out here is how we're going to get inside there. Perceivably, if Peter's there, maybe, I don't know.
Well,
I can turn invisible and fly over the walls.
I can't. I could go invisible and use my rope if we need.
I can yell really loud.
We can go invisible for 1 minute. So
Yes,
it's not.
so not ideal.
I think that's more of a last-ditch effort
Yes.
if we need to escape.
Are we going?
I can make us all pretty stealthy.
Maybe they're friendly. Maybe we can negotiate.
I don't know about that. They're kind
Look,
of like a death
they're about
cult.
to be attacked. So
How do we know that's going to attack? What if it's on their side?
I don't know. They don't
Well, he
look
did
very
bring
friendly.
an army. I don't know why
I mean,
they
the
would-
cult doesn't seem friendly either. What if they're just with the cult?
That's true. But I don't know why they.
Why do we assume the two bad guys are fighting each other?
Why would they bring a dragon and 100 of those things?
I
Doesn't
mean,
seem
to
that-
reinforce their
It also
fort?
the giant had boulders. I'm assuming it was going to use those to bust the walls down.
If they could just fly over?
Hey, the less walls, the less protection, or they could rain it down on people.
Okay. I mean, you know strategy more than I do. That just was my first
There's
thought.
too many unknowns here. No one has talked to these people.
Yeah. I mean, I will clarify. Aimon is making a point. You do not know that they're not just going there
Yeah, I
to
know.
convene.
Our options are we either try to sneak our way in or talk our way in. Which are we more confident in? Because I'm
Sneaking.
not good at
Talking.
either.
I will say, you did hear from Wanda they're openly hostile. It's pretty much a no-go for negotiations.
It's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've never tried to.
We can have the talker do the
I've
talking,
never
the
tried to
sneak.
negotiate
I think if we try to,
with them.
well,
Correct. She did say they attack on site, though. So
Well,
So they might not give you a chance to talk.
yes, I don't. I will have to agree with Aimon, unfortunately, as far as sneaking goes.
I can give us all a bit of a bonus. It takes quite a bit of magic to do it.
All I'm saying is we're in enough dire straits that if we get caught with our pants down, we're not going to survive too long.
you guys move quickly
Yes.
that direction. Peter, as you're putting the final touches,
Should we maybe move half speed and try to stealth, or full speed and be in the open?
At full speed.
You're technically moving double speed, actually, if you want to hustle.
Yeah.
Move quickly.
We can slow down once we get closer.
I still have fleet step technically, but
They might be more
Yeah, for a
focused,
bit.
more focused on the dragon anyway.
Peter,
Mhm.
I would like you to make a crafting check to make sure you don't fuck anything up, because the whole roof and complex you're in shakes with a sudden shudder as you start to hear the sounds of battle and screams of panic begin to leak from the city above you. And the one guard that was here rushes off down the hallway.
28.
Leaves you. 28?
28.
Yeah. You don't accidentally set off the bomb.
Okay, I put the bomb in my backpack, or
Okay.
like just to carry it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out
Put
one
it
of
in
my
your
2
cheeks.
potions of invisibility.
Okay.
Take one.
Okay.
Head to the ladder.
Okay. Off you go. Roll me a stealth check.
So with invisibility, it's +4. I don't know what the.
Yeah, I know. I'm just that sounds right, but I'm just double checking so we don't get like into
Yeah,
it, and then I'm like, well, actually,
Yeah, I was actually like legitimate about this one.
no, actually, there's no bonuses. All it does is that like you can never truly be detected.
25.
Yeah, I mean, you start making your way down the hallway to the ladder. It seems like people are flowing out of here. You do see what Node? Was it Node? Yeah, Node. You like move out of the way, but they're hurrying to where you talk to, presumably Mazo.
So I know that if I put my bomb here, everything goes. Or
Not everything goes. It would have the highest chance of doing the most damage.
okay, I'm going to put my bomb there.
Just in the
Basically, I'm going to secure the bomb where I know it's going to do the most damage.
okay, and you want to? How you gonna give yourself time to get away from it?
I have a remote trigger now because of the demolition thing.
Okay,
The whole thing I spent was for that trigger.
I thought it took 30 minutes.
No, this one is different. This
Oh,
no,
okay.
You put a bomb on
instead
a
of doing a remote trigger, I strapped
bomb on
3
a bomb.
bombs to it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, for sure. And how
30
far
feet.
away do you want to get?
30 feet is the max I have to get.
Well, the max you can get, or you have to get.
Can get.
Okay, so you get up the ladder.
Yep. And so I need to know exact distances here.
For what?
So I get up the ladder. How far longer can I go?
Like 10 feet.
Okay, I go 10 feet. Can I see anything from where I'm at right there?
Well, yeah. So you basically come into basically this kind of tower. It looks like, but you're on a base level. There are like windows, but there's no glass. They're just open. And you just catch the side of a swooping dragon with, you see Umbra on it, breathing this cone of like shadowy energy down on this entire complex as there are obes flying everywhere, fetchlings doing battle with obes.
Do I know if my bomb will hit the flying things from where it's at?
Definitely not. No. Especially if it's underground.
Is there a better place to put it where it can hit everything in the air?
I mean, there's not really a place where it can hit everything.
Okay. I'll leave it where it's at.
Okay. And you...
So,
no?
not quite yet.
Okay.
I'm looking now. Where do I see...
So around you is a bunch of stone buildings. Like a whole... Almost like a whole villager complex. And then at the edge of everything, it's like all walled in by square...
Am I above
maybe
the wall
80 foot
where I'm
tall.
at right now?
No. You are on like ground level.
Okay.
You just got out of ground. Does look like the tower goes up, though.
Okay. I'm going to take a potion of Expeditious Retreat.
Okay. What does that do? Just so.
It's the spell Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
So, remind me, I think I increased my speed by
He doesn't have expeditions.
Oh, I thought he had it.
He has fleet step.
You know what? No. Sorry. I'm going to go down and grab the bomb.
Okay.
I want to cause as much damage to everything fighting up here as humanly possible. As rattling possible.
Wait, sorry. What did you say?
I want to cause as much damage to everything fighting above me as I possibly can.
Okay. So where are you putting it? At the base of the tower?
Do I know if I put it in the base in the middle of the tower, it's going to collapse the tower?
Yeah, for sure.
That's where I'm putting it.
So just to clarify, the initial blast of this thing is not what is going to do the most
it's the
damage.
fire.
It's the fire that...
I want
to clarify.
So if I put it at the top of the tower, will the fire like basically spread and fall?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try to cover as much
I will
shit
say,
in fire.
though, that's the most dangerous position for you because you would have to be towards the top of the tower as well. Okay.
I have a backpack with wings.
That's very true.
Rat
good point.
boy.
I will say this is the ever burn thing, right? Okay. Just clarify.
Nope. This
Cool.
is, yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
His
you go
bomb's
up.
going to kill all of us.
You go up. You guys are probably now 5 minutes away as you see, you can now make out the dragon swooping every so often, fighting, occurring.
Still think they're on the same side.
No, still think they'll talk?
Is there anyone to talk?
I don't know if we necessarily need to sneak in, though.
Yes, we could just try the.
Are we just trying to go as fast as we can? I don't want to leave the shield behind.
I could use my rope.
Well, we're still 5
want
minutes
to-
away. It will take a while.
Well, yes, but we could scale the wall if we need to.
Yeah, let's do it. Whatever gets us there faster and helps us find Peter.
We just need to get Peter and get out of here.
If he's there.
The Expedition Retreat increased my speed by 40.
Okay.
Should we deal with, I mean, if that is Umbra, and Umbra is a
We're not at capacity
vampire
to handle
now.
him right now.
I mean,
I tried.
now might be
everything
the
I
only
could.
shot we get in the same room as that thing.
I don't think that this is a smart idea. We have more allies and more resources back in the material world,
Okay.
and we are half-cocked. We barely took down a giant. I don't think that right now would be our best opportunity.
Okay. Peter, you get to the top of the tower. You look out at everything. I mean, yeah, shit's going down.
I set the bomb.
Okay.
How close is the dragon? Like when it's flying around?
I mean, it's never super close.
I want to time the jump and the explosion when it gets closest to the tower that I can see.
Okay.
I will preset my. I'll get the backpack out and ready to go. And then
You probably couldn't get the wings out because they would block you going through a window.
That's fair. Okay.
But like you can just jump out and hit it.
All right. I'll wait for it to happen.
Okay. Give me a crafting check because you kind of threw this thing together. One final crafting check to see how well it holds up.
25.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a fortitude saving throw.
16 plus 8 is 24.
Okay. The biggest thing is no persistent damage.
Oh yeah. Like you said.
Give me one last check, a perception check to see how well you time it to like get the dragon.
20.
20. Okay. From the initial blast, you will take 34 fire damage
Done.
as you jump off and pull the mechanism on the backpack that kind of unfurls the glider wings on it. All of you see the top of the tower. If you don't remember, there's like an 80-foot wall, stone wall around this place, and the only thing that really reaches above that is this like spiraling gray stone tower. The top of it explodes and almost like canopies out this white fire that begins to just like drop over almost all of the town. Several orbs and fetchlings are covered in it. It gets all of the dragon's left wing is completely covered in this white fire that catches a light as it basically goes into like a barrel roll to like land in a very rough way. You're invisible, so I guess they don't see you. But I mean, one person that could have done that.
He's alive.
I think we found Peter.
Let's not go in the city.
Give me an acrobatics check to 1, glide out under quick enough so that none of the fire falls on you or your glider, and 2 to see how much distance you get.
That is 23.
Okay.
Can I well, I noticed this. I'd activate Bullhorn again.
Okay. Yeah.
And I would just say, Peter!
Well, so real quick, before you do that,
Yeah.
I was going to give him a perception check to see if he sees you guys approaching.
Well,
I guess you wouldn't know that.
I wouldn't know that.
And he's invisible.
This would actually,
good perception.
Wait, would this actually give me a bonus to my perception check?
Yeah,
I mean, you're going to hear it no matter
That's
what.
fair.
Well, I would yell to try to get him to know
get
where
direction.
we are.
Yeah. I mean, if you do that,
Yeah.
100%. You hear and then can see them. They're kind of just like dots coming over hills in the
I
distance.
redirect.
Yeah. It's not much of a redirect because they're coming straight. Do you do anything to let them know that you like... Because you're invisible.
I'm just going to land in front of them.
You will land far before you get to them.
That's fine. I don't want anything behind me to see me.
Okay.
Or know.
Word.
I know where I'm at.
I mean, yeah. You guys see nothing. Well, everyone a perception check. -4 circumstance. It's going to be tough. But you could notice like something invisible land a bit of ways.
I'm going to use a coin.
Okay.
-4.
Yes.
Okay. 15.
17.
17.
Yeah, none of you clock him. Land. But it seems like the chaos you cause, nothing is following you as the whole city is aflame.
I will land and take a potion of expeditious retreat. So my speed is 65 now.
What, did you try to take that?
No.
Oh, you hadn't taken it yet. You just told me what it did. Okay, yeah.
I'm hauling ass to them.
Yeah, and you guys are hauling ass towards it. As it
Yeah.
seems
Just
like
run
Peter
into each
didn't hear
other.
anything. Yeah, I mean, you would
Just
get...
explodes.
He had 2.
I mean, you catch up with them pretty quick.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm here. We need to go right now.
Go. We
Oh, shit. God.
Well, yeah, he is invisible.
I'm still invisible. We need to go right now.
Yeah. Well, no. You can't tell me twice. Just run back.
Which direction are we going? I don't know
Back.
how to... I don't
Follow
know how
us.
to... Okay. Okay.
Take the thing. Take the powder. The thing.
I won't be able to follow you if you're all invisible.
It's
You
it's
can.
fun.
Hold on tight.
I'd hold his hand.
Grab my cloak.
Do we need to be invisible?
If Peter
does
could
anyone-
see us
can
from
anyone
there,
give me a speed
dragon
boost?
could.
Yes. I'll give him a cheese elixir.
Okay. What's my speed now?
Plus 10.
Okay. I'm up to 30.
Well,
That's something.
yeah. Now I'll just give you my other potion of expeditious retreat.
Just
Okay,
because
that
there's
works for
things
me.
that
How
can
much is
see
that?
real
40.
far.
40? Okay. So then I
Plus
can move,
40.
Yeah. Okay. So I can move 60 feet.
You're still invisible?
Yeah.
As I'm talking to an invisible man.
My potion lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. I take the powder, dump it on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Okay, yeah.
I do that, but also I'm much slower than everybody now.
I think we'll just move at like what your max speed will be.
Yeah, which
No,
I
I'll give you a potion of cheetah's elixir. Cheetah's elixir. So that way you move 10 faster. That way we're a little bit faster.
I can just use warp step.
Just to
Okay.
be safe, I'm going to
In
toss my rope back to Peter, just so there's no way of us getting
Fair
lost.
enough.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're all invisible.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So just want to make sure Peter's not lost. Does everyone grab the rope is what I'm saying?
So I
You can
think-
all grab the rope.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I'm
we
saying
also all know where we came from,
Yeah,
except
he's
Peter.
the only one who doesn't know
Oh,
which
I
way
get
we
what
came
you're saying.
from.
Yeah, you get lost.
We
you
all
still
know where to go.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
only lasts for a minute, too, so
Yeah.
we got to move.
Should we get to the bugs, or should we try to get back to Wander?
We need to get out of here now.
Get to the
You
bugs
say-
first if we can, then go to Wander. They're on the way anyway.
That.
I promise it's okay.
It's a fortress.
Why are we going to bugs?
Because they can help us, perhaps.
I don't
or
know
at
what
least
we need
distract
them.
something.
We need to get back to Wanda as soon as we can.
Okay.
I agree. They're right on the way.
I would tell you straight up, you are not going to make it to the bugs or wander before needing to rest. You have traveled more than 8 hours today.
Can we just take
furthest-
exhaustion?
Yeah.
What does that do in this
could be
game? Can you
exhaustion.
remind us again?
-1 to AC and saving throws.
Yeah, we'll take that hit.
I think we do that and get straight to Wander.
Okay, fair enough.
And while exploring, you can't do anything except just move.
I just don't.
We
There's
don't have to stop there.
Yeah.
I just mean if we go by close enough, say we're followed by a swarm of something, they may join the fight as opposed to not.
Yeah, I understand that.
We don't have to stop
I'm
and
just
camp
saying,
there.
like, there's no
just
point in us
run
just
by them.
standing, like, talking, shooting the shit with the bug people.
No, they're already my
Yeah,
friends.
I guess
We're
they
good.
wouldn't let us in anyway. So
Yeah.
But let's run by
I will
them.
tell you, you absolutely won't be able to hustle the whole way. You'll have to eventually just start walking.
Yeah, but
Otherwise
I
you
mean,
guys
we
will
hustle
be
until we
far
have
too-
to.
We will marathon run.
Okay, yeah, give me a
walk,
fortitude saving throw
whatever
from
it is.
everybody.
I'm good at that. Sort
And
of.
what is everyone's con modifier?
con? +4.
Mine is also a +4.
27 for
21
Aimon.
for fortitude, and my con modifier is a +3.
What was your save?
21.
Okay.
My con modifier is +1, and I rolled a 27.
Okay.
28 for my.
What did you get, Diego? I'm sorry.
18.
Okay. I mean, you guys can probably, if you want, I'll give you two options. You can stop, honestly, within a couple minutes when the invisibility wears off, and not be exhausted until about halfway back to Wanders, or you can run all the way to the riverbed. If you don't remember, the riverbed is like probably 2 or so hours from where you are, and be exhausted right then.
Yes. Which
Okay.
I think as far as possible.
For sure. Yeah, you guys run
You
to
saw
the
how
riverbed.
fast that dragon was.
Yep. Yeah. You guys. Well, hopefully, fire does something. You guys get to the riverbed, and you. I mean, you are. Aimon, you probably have never done more. Like, have never been more physically.
Oh, you mean
gassed
when
in
I was
your
a
life.
rower and a slave? All day, every day?
Damn.
I've been tired many times.
In your dark
I
past.
spent 5 years exhausted.
Yeah, that's fair.
So-
But yeah, everyone's very tired.
Do we want to keep moving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we go?
Everyone's exhausted.
We can try to go. I mean, we should. I think we should keep making progress regardless.
How far away are we at this point?
Couple hours.
6 hours.
6 hours. Let's keep making progress regardless. We can move half speed if we need to. Let's just keep moving in that direction.
I will give everybody, well, depending how far we want to move, I'll give everyone a thing of blood-eye coffee.
How long does that last?
Onset, 10 minutes, 8 hours, maximum duration.
Okay.
Can we choose to fail a save?
I mean, yeah.
Okay,
What-
we
what
want to
is-
choose to fail the first save.
Why? What does that do?
That it moves the penalties from fatigued. After that, we want to start making saves, otherwise we're going to be stupefied and can't recover from fatigue.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we want to do this, but this is an option if we need to be like not fatigued for a short amount of time.
I think we just move. I
Okay.
don't think we take that risk.
Like if we know we're going to get into a fight,
Yeah.
want to prepare,
Yeah.
let me know. We can kind of get rid of the fatigued.
Should we go at least half speed to keep our wits about us and our perception about us?
You can't.
Yeah,
If
we
you're
can't do
fatigued,
anything.
You can't do any activities.
we just got to keep moving.
Right?
Yeah, and if we go half speed, it's 6 hours away. It'd be 12 hours of
Yeah.
travel.
Okay.
I'm going to keep feeding. I have, let's see here. I have 4 more max infusion, so I can give us 10 more speed after all the potions shit wear off.
It's not going to make that much of a difference.
All
I
right.
have fleet step still.
Fair enough.
I mean, that lasts for a minute.
2 minutes worth of it. Big deal.
It's now
Um,
6 hours away.
6 hours, 5 hours and 58 minutes. Let's go.
Peter, when you get to the bank, you hear a voice in your head.
Can you re-describe the bank again? Sorry.
I mean, it's just think of an empty riverbed. Is essentially what it is.
Or like
But
where it
this,
is in
like,
context of
Shadow
the
Vale.
map again.
Yeah, so there's like past this like empty river gulch or whatever is the rocky terrain that eventually leads to the cult for a little bit. Everything beyond that is just like expansive, wide open, almost like dusty gray, just like setting. Closer to the plateau though is like ruins of a long lost civilization, and then you can all see the spire now, the Deer's Inn Spire.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, sorry, 1 second. I gotta find where it is. Oh yeah, you hear in your head. This is Wander. Aimon, Diego, Renastiere, and me are looking for you.
Yeah,
Describe your surroundings and situation. Can you see a glowing spire? You get 25 words.
Found me, riverbed.
Oh, hold on.
No,
found
sorry.
me.
Yeah, found me, riverbed. No, that's riverbed.
Yeah, riverbed's one word.
Glowing tower. Which direction are we moving?
I mean, you have no idea. You're
Okay.
underground, but like all of you can equate that you were moving. You know you're moving back towards.
Yeah,
moving
Wander.
toward Wander.
Yeah, moving towards you, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Send in the artillery. Send in Anzai.
Wander just contacted me.
Anzai is here also.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Might be making their way towards us. I hope not.
I told him that we're heading that way, I think.
Honestly,
That's
Onzo
where
could
we're
be a
going.
big help.
Yeah, he's fast, but
I think he's got a few days before he even wakes up.
that's true.
To be fair, by the time you get back, you'll have been gone like 2 days.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. And I think it was like at least like 3 days that he was going to be out.
Yeah, you
that we knew
also
of?
just spent a day here. So he'll probably be waking up when you get back.
Okay.
Perfect.
Unless something crazy
Wakes
happens.
up, we're just like bloodied and exhausted.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm ready
shaking,
to help.
shaking from the coffee.
Yeah, as you guys go, I mean, you run for a while, right? So there's probably not much conversation going on there. You're just trying to breathe, to run. But I mean, this is the first time you've seen Peter. Is there anything you guys talk about after you finally have to stop to catch your breath and then just start moving at a more normal pace?
Yeah, as it starts to calm down.
You all thought Peter was dead. And this is
What
first
the
time you've
fuck
seen him in a
happened to you,
while.
man?
So I went to the mansion. We found a teleporter. Umbra and Umbra redid the teleporter. We went through. Found a stone table.
If you need clarifications, I can help.
Yeah. Something that made...
Foundation.
Yeah, the foundation, the liquid inside Android, whatever.
It actually works better that you're saying this way because you are fatigued and exhausted and
Yeah, that's fair.
traumatized.
And then we found a giant door.
The door.
You knew it. Sunny
Yeah.
Toys, the blood sealed door.
Yeah, I knew it was the blood. Yeah. I found a giant door. It required a blood seal to get through. Umbra was confident he would be able to recreate the genetic material to do it. It was 10 feet away from the door. We got hit by a black shadow something. When I turned back, Umbra was possessed, and he almost killed me. He managed to regain himself for a second and teleported me to the Shadow Veil. And I woke up in that cult place or whatever. The person in charge, we found out we had a common enemy in this Strigoi, Hoivik. That is his name. And so I figured there was no going back for me. So I built a bomb to destroy the support base he had down here.
Wait, hold on. So
Hoivik is working, the person that I met, Mezzo,
Maizo.
whatever. I don't care.
Mazo.
He was a supporter but had plans to usurp him. So I told him I'd work with him, and I decided to kill everyone at once if I could. So that's why I set off that bomb.
So, I mean, maybe these dots are already obviously connected, but you saw Umbra on the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Umbra is possessed by Hoivik?
Absolutely.
It looked as though he.
I
didn't see him.
the Strigoi is possessing Umbra.
Did you?
That's kind of what I figured.
Did it look like he was? Was there any kind of hesitation when you saw him recently on the dragon?
I mean, he didn't see me at all. I'm assuming he knew I was there from the bomb, but the only hesitation I saw was when Umbra was able to break through long enough to teleport me away.
I tried to yell the reset code.
I didn't see any change. I think that was all him. But fighting him here is going to be a mistake. We'd have to fight him on our own ground.
Do you think he still has a way to get back to the plane?
Absolutely. He has a way to get here. He has a way to get out.
I'm assuming Diego never told us the description because we never had time, correct?
Of what?
Of what Umbra looks like right now?
I mean, you would have all seen him.
Yeah, you saw
Once
him
he flew
after
back,
came.
you saw
okay.
him.
Flew back.
Umbra is able to cast a teleportation spell to travel between planes.
Based on what I know about Strigoi,
Mm-hmm.
is he too far gone? I guess the unknown, of course, is that he's an android, and I don't know how that plays into it. But on a normal person,
100%.
100% gone.
Especially because he's been in the shadow plane for a bit, at least a couple days, right? That's a big one. Had Umbra been kept in the mortal plane and had been able to have got attention or something magically or medically or whatever, there might have been a chance. But you're excluding a miracle of some crazy unknown thing you're not aware of. That's not Umbra anymore.
There's also something else. Umbra and I were talking about his abilities as an android. He learns at an almost insane degree to the point where it's unlimited. And he's been watching us all. Every time we do things, he learns from it. And he improves himself.
And this Strigoi can
now-
channel that?
I would assume so. I would assume the Strigoi has everything that Umbra has.
I would assume that's why he wanted him.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if that's why.
So if we can't get through to Umbra, we have to kill him. We cannot let this thing out.
I agree, unfortunately.
If we kill Umbra, then Hoivik is still alive, correct?
Yes. Maybe this could, even if it's ever so slightly, tip the scales in our favor. I think our two best bets at this point in time of gaining as much information on... He's not normal, of course. He's an android that potentially could be a linchpin into the small chance we have of turning him back to normal. I think the only two people that we can rely on in this are Wander and Lorik. They're the only ones who will have enough information of how to reverse it.
We need to get back, though, and prepare, though.
Fortunately, they know everywhere that we go. I think the only safe place we have is the Arcane Assembly.
Well, hopefully that bomb is going to
As of
slow
now.
him down.
But he knows where that is too, and everything about it.
At least the Arcane Assembly has wards up.
And
I mean, it's also worth clarifying you have no idea what state the Wakuzana is in.
yeah, Wakuzana may be in the middle of a civil war. We
What the
don't
fuck
even
did
know.
I miss?
Quite a bit while you were gone.
You guys
I'm-
actually don't even know what I said, don't you?
Mm-mm.
We
Probably
heard
not.
the beginnings of it, and you kind of caught us up a tiny bit, but not
Yeah, you
specifically.
told us
I
that.
couldn't
that you
remember.
told us that you.
Yeah,
You told us what you told
everybody.
everyone.
Yeah,
Maybe offhandedly, you were kind of like, so the city might be in chaos.
Yeah,
for
you
a
did.
bit.
While
we also
were
had a
walking.
whole day of like kind of talking in Wander's place. I might throw up. I'm so exhausted. Can we just get back and then catch up? As far as, unless someone else wants to describe everything, but
No, we need to get back to Wanders and so we can rest.
there's a protective ward in Wander's place to a point. So once we're there, we can spend a few minutes to recoup. And
Well, we might want to
Talk.
stay there as well until I don't know how. As you said, we don't know the state of Wakuzana at this point.
I'd rather be in Wakuzana than the Shadow Vale.
Do I know how quick that fire is going to spread?
I mean, the issue is that there's nothing that really burns other than the
Flesh.
the people there.
People, yeah.
So it's not your best guess.
But there's
is
no water to put
there's
it
pretty
out.
much no chance that it will spread. Actually,
Water won't put it out. All right.
Yeah, he's right.
Don't worry, I thought of that.
This bomb was specifically made for this kind of stuff.
There's just going to be a giant burning hole.
Yeah, you guys keep moving. Peter, Umbra learns at an incredible rate, right? The main thing that should be worrisome to you is the idea you presume that he can, Hoivik now, consume corpses to gain abilities and knowledge. Maybe that's why they were going to attack the fletchlings, just to get a bunch of corpses for him.
Well, hopefully I denied that.
Yeah.
Burn it all.
Consume ash. So you are correct in the assumption that left unchecked, it would be an unprecedented issue for the Strigoi to be in possession of Umbra's body. Just like to further cement that, like, yeah, if like this thing gets away or isn't like taken care of in the coming days, the world would be much, much, much worse for it. I mean, you're aware, though, going back now is basically death sentence. You'd be throwing your lives away.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's the big thing.
So you want to obviously fight the Strigoi not on its home turf. But what's to stop it from waiting in its home turf until it has a force so powerful that even if we are on our home plane, we don't
Because
stand
it
a
was
chance?
constantly leaving this place. I don't think it wants to stay here.
Didn't we know something about that? About them leaving? Like why they leave?
There's also like no Strigoi here, I think.
I can't remember.
You think
I think Mezzo
Hoivik's the
stated
only
that.
one?
Yeah, I think Mezzo stated there was no Strigoi.
Well, just him. Just Hoivik.
Just Hoivik.
Yeah. He said that he was the only one he was aware
did you
of.
learn anything
Got it.
about Hoivik? Like who?
He's a very powerful Strigoi.
But
Why doesn't everyone roll perception?
let me tell
like-
you, he's standing right behind us.
Were
So is this a
were we
negative
just
1?
trying to hurry back?
exhaustion?
Natural 20 for a 26.
Nat-
Wait.
natural 8 for a 15.
Wait, is it -1?
Yep, minus one.
Nope. Just AC and saving throws.
25.
Oh, 25.
All of you notice that every so often Diego's shadow moves on its own.
You got something in your shadow?
In fact, he has a shadow, which is weird because there's no light here.
Is it a friend or a foe?
Hello?
Yeah, it forms into the humanoid shadow that was following all of you before, or leading all of you before.
Mm-hmm.
Ally?
Yeah, it's the first time you've seen this Peter.
Enemy? Ally?
He's a friend. He's a friend. He's a friend.
Sunlight bombs.
He-
Like, what are we doing?
He led us to you.
Okay, enemy or ally?
Friend.
Well, he led us to you.
He's a friend.
That doesn't mean anything.
Stop. This is stupid. He's a friend. Sorry.
Okay, I'd like to. Man, we are on the shadow plane. There's a lot of dangerous stuff here.
Can I pull out the book of Shadow Tongue and try to piece together like a really like broken
Do I have enough potions of tongues left?
sentence?
You still have one, yeah.
I just take a potion of tongues.
Oh wait, hold on. I speak Undercommon. He spoke Undercommon, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He just never responded.
He just never
yeah,
responded.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. So you don't
Yes.
have to take it. He knows avoiding communication.
Yes.
Well, yeah, puts it back. Yeah.
Hi. Have you been following us this entire time?
It just like walks around you.
Do you want to stay with me for a while or?
It begins to just walk off.
Okay.
Oh, that solves that issue.
It's like, well, you don't have to leave.
It stops, walks over, and like just stands next to Peter for a couple seconds, and then begins to walk off.
Well, yes, we found him. That's what I asked you.
Do you know Mezzo?
Meso.
Mezzo.
Betaloranu.
Yeah.
You say that?
Yeah.
In Undercommon, right?
I mean, it's just like this
Yeah.
ethereal humanoid shadow, so it doesn't.
Can you walk to your left for yes and right for no?
Can we keep walking? I'm
Yeah, I think we're doing what we're moving.
Well, I'm rolling incredible for you. Just the slightest bit of like, it's weird to describe it, but almost like an agitated wisp of shadow goes off when you say Meso.
Doesn't like Meso.
Only Peter catches this.
Well, if it makes you feel better, he might be dead. Or dying.
He begins to walk with all of you. Or it. Just a fucking shadow.
It's got a big
Yeah,
shadow cock.
massive dick.
All right.
You guys,
So, sorry, never mind.
the most direct route would take you.
You did say, let's hurry and get back, and then
Yeah.
you keep asking questions.
We can move while we talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always the case. We weren't standing still.
So the quickest route back to Wanderers would not take you directly by the hive.
okay, then
That's fine.
moving.
But I mean, you would be relatively close to it, but not like within talking or chatting distance, even really. Yeah. Eventually, you get to kind of the concealed hatch to go down into Wander's place. Does everyone remember what it looks like, or do you want me to describe it again?
Describe it
It's like
again.
a cave with glowing mushrooms and then
Yeah, and then just like a stone house essentially with glass windows that are.
A giant statue
Warded.
of Wander.
Yeah,
Fountain.
I say to the guy, I guess if you want to hang out here, you can, or
Okay.
I don't really know what this relationship is at this
Kind of
point.
leans up against a wall,
Okay.
posts up.
You're brooding, huh? Okay. Can you... Why would I ask? Why
I
would
open
I
the
ask if
hatch
you
and
could
start
speak?
climbing down the ladder.
If you could speak this entire time, I'd be very upset, actually. But maybe you can only speak Shadow Tongue? I wonder.
Yeah, so everybody goes in, or
Do you want the potion? Or
No.
it'll work a lot.
does tongues hit rare languages?
Yeah, worked on the bugs.
yeah, it's not really. It's a
Well,
bit
first
weird.
call
It
them
doesn't
the
actually
bugs.
let you speak languages. It allows you to understand anything that is spoken to you, and for anything you speak to be understood by someone that can understand languages. Yeah. I mean, do you knock on the door? I mean, it's locked and warded, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear a and like quick footsteps over to the door, and she goes, "Who is it?"
It's us.
Oh, yeah. She opens it up. Wander's there. Looks like she hasn't slept in days.
Same.
Yes.
Anzai's still unconscious.
Are we going to rest
Okay.
here before
Please.
teleporting back?
Oh,
or-
Peter.
yeah. hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Glad you made it.
Well, thanks for coming to get me.
We
Huh?
thought you were
Thanks for
super
coming to
dead,
get
man.
me.
They did. I didn't come to get you.
Well, you got him here. I
We were reading
assume.
his book. Learned a lot.
Oh, yes, the book.
Do you want to stay up or you want to sleep?
We should all sleep.
Yeah. What? Sorry, what'd you say?
Let's go to sleep and then talk about and discuss this.
Once we've rested.
Aimon's just spacing off. He's so exhausted.
Yeah. I would agree.
All right, we'll go to sleep.
Okay.
Aimen slumps in the corner.
Okay. Sounds good. Everybody finds their way to rest after being exhausted. All 5 of you. And after roughly about 8 hours, everybody wakes up. You see Anzai up, kind of just like sitting by the door because there's no real way to see out and keep watch. And Wander was asleep, so he didn't want to just like go out in the Shadow Veil. But he,
About time you woke up.
yeah. What's it? Well, he would have seen Peter. I don't know why I'm he's surprised. I take it it was out for a while.
I have no idea.
At least 14 weeks.
No, like 2 days.
Okay. Thank God.
Should we catch up, Peter, on the happenings since
Should we?
this hiatus?
There's not really.
Anzai points and is like, should we wake up Wander? And she's just snoring at her desk.
Yeah, definitely we should.
I tap her with my
I
staff.
whap her with my cane.
Oh. Like hard?
Well, I'm friendly.
He said whap.
Yeah. No, you said whap. Whop?
Yeah, whap. Just a
Yeah,
little,
yeah.
Like,
She gonna.
like, it hurts a little bit. It stings.
Huh. Yeah?
We were just going to catch Peter up on the happenings since he went missing
And the
most of the book.
the book thing.
and hear from you about the book. But I figured getting some context to Peter before as to how we got the book and why we have the book and what the book is might
Well,
be
what's
helpful.
Peter's context?
What book are you guys talking about?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot, so you can just trade information. I'm not going to make us role play explaining all of it because I don't want to sit here for an hour and do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened while I was gone?
Well, I just said.
So I have the powdered wig, right?
Yeah, they can explain everything. Would you leave anything out? I don't know why you would.
We met Shintami.
I would exclusively
Okay.
say about the.
We
talk
met his
about
son.
the powdered wig.
Okay. Oh,
His son gave us a book.
I thought his son was asleep. I do know that Shintami, the Strigoi, was basically using him since he was a kid.
Well, how do you know that?
Because the Strigoi told me.
When did that happen?
When he was about to kill me, I started asking him questions. As he
Oh,
was, like,
yeah,
cutting me.
I remember.
I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
you're going to kill me anyway. You might as well tell me stuff.
I forgot about that.
The villain monologue? What a goober.
I totally forgot about that. I thought you meant like in the Shadow Veil, and I was like, you were. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, you are correct.
Sounds about right. He was
Yeah, that checks out. With what's in the
pressured.
book.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
Who's pressured?
Yes, he was pressured to be.
Oh, sorry, no, that's not in the book.
Okay, well, will you let
What
me
were we
finish
talking
my
about?
thought? Or
Yeah, sorry, continue.
just keep interrupting. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, he was pressured as a kid to be more magical than I think he was capable of. So making a deal with a Strigoi seems like that was the only option.
Should have gone into alchemy.
Yeah, running theory is he's a witch, or he is a witch.
Will you stop interjecting?
I was hoping.
I
was
think she's
adding
very helpful.
context.
She's
You
really.
didn't say that.
You sure you got enough sleep last night, Diego?
I'm very cranky right now. I have not had tea in days.
You want coffee?
No.
Okay.
That actually makes him more upset.
So how did you guys find out I was in here anyway?
Wander, actually.
So,
Mixture of her and
Iridel.
Iridel.
yeah, we thought you died.
We had them try to reach out
That's
to
fair.
you, and you didn't have any sort of magical connection or presence in the material plane, so we thought you were dead.
Umbra is dead.
Umbra is a
vampire.
Strigoi.
Considered dead.
Oh, okay. That's bad news.
Yeah, probably worst case scenario.
Anyway, we met Shintami's son, and that's how we got the book. He found us while we were running through the city after a fiasco with not the Kari, the Kukari, right?
Yes. I
With
mean,
the-
they're both Kari, technically.
With the
Kukari,
Kukari.
Not Kaikari.
And we didn't even recognize him at first. It all happened so fast, but he gave us a book and said what we were looking for is in here. And that, I'm guessing he stole it from his father and is probably being punished for it as we speak. But Wander's been trying to figure it out while we've been gone trying to find you.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured it out.
and?
Are we going into that now?
Probably should.
Yeah. Well, so
Do you need some coffee?
No.
Okay.
I don't take stimulants.
Pretty sure she's always like this.
Yeah. The first thing is that there's a bunch of names in the book, clearly aliases, probably the Kai and Kukari. But they're not actual names. So probably the only person who actually knows who they are is Shintami. But it's a starting point for them. Probably around 40 of them. 30 of them have a symbol that basically means complete or finished. The excursion to rescue Peter was a success, though now everyone is aware of Umbra's grim fate. Will the party be able to save him? What secrets did Wander uncover within the book's pages? What state will Wakuzana be in once they return? All of this and more, next time on Dying 5.
If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving us a review on whatever platform you listen on. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if anyone in your life just can't get enough tabletop RPG action, send them our way. If tabletops have taught me anything, it's that good stories become great ones when you have some folks to share them with. And as always, thanks for listening.